All right, we are going. Welcome everybody to a brand new segment on the Dokkan When podcast. Today, I am joined by my buddy Miles. Miles, say hello.
What's up, people?
You may have remembered Miles from our year 6 what is it? Prediction thing we did a while back.
Yeah, I got what I wanted, people.
Congrats. All right, Miles, today what we're going to do, we have a brand new series called Dokkan Who, where we're going to interview Dokkan tubers, Dokkan players, because as you know, you and I are two completely different Dokkan players. You play JP, I play Global. We know a lot about the game, but we know we prefer different situations of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Same for everybody out there. Some people out there play Dokkan, and in the hidden potential, they forego a dodge, they forego additional and critical, and go completely dodge. I know someone like this. But we actually have a very special guest today, Miles.
And who would that special guest be?
That
Sir?
is our new friend Invective. Invective, welcome to the crowd.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Welcome, Invective. Thank you so much for doing this. It's honestly really cool that you wanted to come join us for this little stupid thing we do.
Hey, it's a pleasure, man. I was looking forward to this.
So, Invective has a YouTube channel. Is it just your name?
Yep, that's it. Just my name, Invective. You can search it up.
All right. And for Spotify and YouTube side, I'm going to have it in the actual description of his channel. I'll put a link to it on the YouTube side. So, Invective, that's an interesting, unique name. Do you have any idea where it came from? Like, did it come from any sort of inspiration, or was it just one day, here's a name?
Well, there's a couple things tied to it. My YouTube account was originally, I'm a massive fan of a game called Destiny. Destiny, I guess Mars is a fan too. But Destiny
Which one? Which one is better? One or two?
I'm loving 2 right now. I'm loving it. Destiny 1's always bringing nostalgia, and I'm a big fan of nostalgia. But yeah, the name Invective itself came from a shotgun within the game, but the meaning of the actual word itself is what I correlate my name to. And the meaning is Invective is just to be up in your face, aggressive, abusive, and just like, boom, right there, like Broly.
Interesting. I like that.
Yeah, I love it. I love it as well. As soon as I stuck to Invective, I was like, yeah, that's me.
Sometimes you can just go off. You can have unique names, like some will go based on names, or you could have some symbolization. Like mine is KH Hauser. Check me out on YouTube if you aren't already. I do start off because I play Kingdom Hearts. It's my main game series, so it's housing Kingdom Hearts is what my name means. I don't know if Miles has a YouTube channel or not, but I'm sure it'll just be Miles.
No. So, Invective, everyone wants to know.
Yep.
For those who listen to this episode, when did you start playing Dokkan Battle, and how long have you been playing it?
All right, so started playing Dokkan 2 to 3 years ago when the release of Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, the original tech one, and Omega Shenron came out. I don't know if it was a 200 million download celebration. It was a big download celebration. That's all I know. And I came across the advert on a big YouTuber's channel. His name was For Neverworld. He does anime reviews and everything. And I used to watch him all the time because back then people wanted to keep up with Naruto Shippuden and Shippuden, everyone loves it. And then Dragon Ball Super was just starting up. So yeah, and I was really looking forward into that. And then I came across the advert, I checked it out, and then I came across different YouTube channels that were kind of doing Dokkan, and I was just a viewer. I was just someone that would view people, check out the game, and then I did my first multi-summon in the game after completing a few stages of story, and boom, I got 3 Super Saiyan 4 Gokus, the STR Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and I was set to go. So boom, I started on the game and then got everything I wanted and made a full STR team, and that's my beginnings.
That's awesome. I didn't know if you're one of those people that randomly scroll through the App Store one day and said, here's a game, and just tried it. I had a buddy in high school. That's actually how I came across this game. Our buddy Dale and our Dokkan When actually randomly came across this in the App Store, Dokkan Battle, and got me, Will, himself, and I hooked to the game.
Yeah, you know, honestly, it has to be like someone like Dale, someone that just plays the game or just found out about it. You tell someone else, they tell someone else, and boom, the whole team is hooked. I did this to my friend Skymarker, right? Skymarker is my closest friend. He's got a YouTube channel, small channel, but I told him about we was watching Dragon Ball Super at the time because it was I think the Resurrection F movie was coming out, and I came across Dokkan and I was like, bro, you got to check out this game. It's so fun. You can just play it and sitting on the toilet. You can play it, you can do it while you're sleeping on your bed. You can play it anywhere you like, on the train, wherever. If you're on the way to work or if you're on your way back, Dokkan, you can play it anytime. And he picked it up, he played the game, and he pulled LR Broly. And I could not get this LR, and I was so jealous. And that jealousy just made it so that it was a bit of a rivalry. Oh, can I get this character? Can he get it? Can I get it? Can he get it? And that's it. That's how it just became like a community game for me.
Fair enough. I do. I remember the days of Strength Broly. Have you? This isn't my thing, but have you been able to easy A this LR Broly?
Oh my god! I did the easy A. It was one hardcore easy. I absolutely love doing it. I want them to bring more stages like this. And the easy A for LR Broly is ridiculous. Have you guys beat it?
Yes.
No, they stopped on
No?
7. No.
Man, check out my video. I got a full video
because I have a Hybrid Saiyans team.
Yeah.
And I'm walking in there and I'm like, okay, Hybrid Saiyans can do like 500,000 damage. They don't do shit. When I walk in there expecting them to deal high damage and tank the defense like a boss. Next thing you know, they take shit damage, and the only 2 units well, 3 that I have that can take damage like a boss is an EVA Family Kamehameha rainbowed. Yes, I said it. Rainbowed out Goten. The LR AGL SFJ2 Gohan, which is, in my opinion, one of the best LRs in the game, and the Tech Ultron.
Oh, you don't have Tech Super Saiyan 2 Gohan?
No, I never summoned for him. I wasn't interested.
That explains so much, because having him, he was my main damage dealer.
He's an amazing character. The funny thing is, I didn't even use him. I didn't even bother with him. I ran with a team because LR Gohan, the Super Saiyan Gohan, he has such an amazing category and is the leader of Kamehameha. His category leader, Kamehameha, and then he's an AGL type leader as well. You can put quite a strong, versatile team there. But the thing was, for me, the way that I beat it was the Dragon Ball Heroes characters. They are so strong, and it's just that people don't really like the whole gimmick of Dragon Ball Heroes. But me, I absolutely love it. I saw Gotenks, Xeno, all of those characters. And when the Heroes banners came out, I went ham for that Super Saiyan 4G. Oh my god, I found out. So that's the reason why those characters, there's a Super Saiyan 3 Trunks, who's extremely good defensively.
The AGL one, right?
Yeah, the AG one. Whoa, that guy's really good. And then we got the LR Trunks as well, which links perfectly with him. That's the free-to-play one. He's excellent.
Which one? There's like 3.
There's 3? No. LR AGL Trunks. The one from the Prime Battle.
Prime Battle. Oh, that one. That one. Okay.
Yeah, he was really good for this EZA. And then I used Pan. She's good just to provide support on the team.
Oh, yeah.
Although those type banners have not come back in forever. And I used a few other characters as well. I made a full guide for it, and a lot of people have been watching it and liking it. So if you guys are struggling, there's a little plug right there. Search up Invective, Broly EZA. You'll have everything there.
Yeah, Invective here, his YouTube channel is pretty awesome because he's good on information and teaches, even for newer players, this is probably the best way to do it. Or, you could have me do it and I cheese my way through with Khalifa.
That has 2.73K subscribers. Nice.
Oh, well done.
All right, so Invective, this game has a lot of units in it. Do you happen to have a favorite unit in the game?
Oh, there's a lot of units. But if I look through right now,
that's the hardest question.
And to pick a favorite out of all these characters is extremely hard to do, because a lot of them are very beloved characters, and it's very hard for me to pick a favorite because they kind of give some characters easy A's and some characters not. But I'm gonna go with this is my personal favorite because it's the first character that started me off in the game. STR Super Saiyan 4 Goku has a special place in my heart, as in he's the first unit that got me started. If it wasn't for me pulling that STR Super Saiyan 4 Goku, I might not have been playing Dokkan as much as I did. But he's my favorite because he's the first one that I pulled and he's near and dear to me. But when it comes to out of all the characters, which one is my favorite in terms of super attacks, in terms of just a team versatility and everything, I'm just gonna have a quick little look through because I want to be sure.
How about I alter it very slightly? Your favorite TUR, EZA, and LR, if you can.
Ooh. All right, favorite TUR. It has to be a character which I have rainbowed because my favorite TUR would be Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, but I don't have him rainbowed. So I cannot put him in my favorite list because he's not there. My favorite TUR is actually going to be Super Saiyan 4 Xeno Vegito because he's just amazing. My favorite LR in the game right now is going to be one which pretty much everyone would use and everyone probably has the most fun with. And it's
Gogeta.
not Gogeta. It's gonna be. Oh, it's very hard for me to pick. You know, I don't want to say a pick and then feel bad about the other LRs in the game, but my favorite LR is gonna have to be Tech Vegito. It's 5th anniversary Tech LR Vegito. He's excellent. I love his all of his super attacks are amazing. The Vegito combo that he does in a 12 key is ridiculously amazing looking. His transformation to Super Saiyan Blue is excellent as well. And then his final Kamehameha, I swear, if you complete any of the hardcore events and you do his active skill, he's gonna wipe it out. He's definitely one of the top favorite LRs.
I remember everyone going ham on that banner.
Oh yeah,
like everyone went ham on that banner, and almost everyone who went ham pulled those 2 units. I was one of those people, but I'm a free-to-play player, so I didn't spend any money on JP. So pretty much, I left it to Stones. I did pull an LR off that banner, but it was not Vegito. It was a dupe.
I pulled more copies of the Gogeta than the Vegito, but the Vegito he's just really cool. The Gogeta has really clean super attack animation, but Vegito,
absolutely. How about an EZA? Do you have a favorite EZA?
Oh, the favorite EZA. Oh, you know, I have my box completely sorted out and right here in front of me, so I'm looking through. Out of all of the EZAs, which one would I pick? Come on, you guys already know. You were just talking about him. LR Broly's EZA. He's the best EZA in the game right now.
Yeah.
He's completely ridiculous. He's a powerhouse. I'm looking forward to the EZA of Gotenks. But Super Saiyan, legendary Super Saiyan Broly, he's got an amazing EZA. But I can't say Broly because he's just come out. It has to be Physical Vegito. He's the best EZA in the game. He's the best. Multiple super attacks, counters. He gets 50% increase in attack and defense every time he blasts a super off. There's a whole bunch of pulling the slot with him because he can do either a lot of super attacks or he could do a little bit, but he still is just 10 out of 10 amazing. And the fact that Global got him before JP is kind of a reason why I like him a bit more.
Makes sense. Global, unfortunately, Global is the better side because we know what's coming sometimes.
Well, sometimes.
Or we get shafted. But we're going to talk about that later.
Guys are stuck with the Johnny Young botch voice while we get the original Japanese voice for Broly.
Oh well.
And we didn't have to wait a week to 2 weeks just for Bandai to fix global servers due to the support items crashing the game.
We're not going to talk about that yet.
But speaking about Johnny Young Bosch, is he not the voice actor for Ichigo?
He is.
He is. I'm surprised he did such a terrible job with Broly's voice.
Well, here's the thing. Me and Hayden were talking about this before we started this. We were saying that Johnny Young Bosch did a really good job in Dragon Ball Super Broly, but with Z Broly, nah, Vic takes the cake because Vic sounds like a menacing tyrant who puts the fears in all people everywhere. While
I
Johnny Young
absolutely
Bosch
love Vic. I love Vic.
While Johnny Young Bosch sounds like a 15-year-old throwing a tantrum about
My
like
God, you need to check out when you do the active skill for Tekela Broly. Oh my God, that thing was butchered.
when I found out that when Global got their Tech Eller Broly active skill voice line, I was like, oh, this isn't gonna be good because y'all have been wanting Vic.
I personally, what I would have liked is if they just took the sound
y'all would have
out of the movie and just put it in.
Y'all would have loved if Vic got in Dokkan. I mean, was Dokkan? What, didn't he have a voice active skill voice line in Dokkan for a little while? But then that got taken out.
No.
Nah. Broly never had the. Active
You never did?
No.
Right.
We've been waiting.
All right, Miles. It's your turn to ask Invective here a question.
Okay. So I'm gonna start with EZA because I feel like EZAs are best ways to bring out old characters from like 3 or 4 years ago and make them useful again. My favorite one is the STR Janemba.
Ooh. Oh, we haven't got his EZA yet on the global side of the game.
Yeah, y'all haven't, but the STR Janemba on JP, it's magnificent. It works well with certain teams that I make, and he gives up so much attack power that I really would pair him up with the tech transforming Janemba that we got on JP. I would pair him up, and he's fun to use. As for LR, that one's a hard one.
Miles.
Yeah, he's going off.
We ask him the questions.
Oh, I thought you were coming to me.
Yeah, I was asking you what your question is.
So, all right. So everyone, there are some things that the people that play Dokkan like, and there are some things that people do not like in Dokkan. Right. Name those two.
For you.
Well, the things for me, for the things that I like the most, that would probably be the hardcore events, Infinite Dragon Ball History. I'm a fan of the Dokkan Battlefield, where you collect the items and you beat all the boss stages. Sure. So those are the things that I really enjoy. As for things that I don't enjoy, and I'm not enjoying this right now, is Chain Battle. Chain Battle, oh my God, we have to do Bojack and Piccolo right about now, and it's just a complete train wreck for me. I was top 1% literally 5 or 10 minutes ago, and now it's dropped me to top 2%. It's a pain in the ass.
Because I looked at the lineup and I'm like, this is a very terrible lineup.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What the hell? Like, okay, so because for JP's 6th anniversary, we also got Chain Battle. We had a good lineup. We had a really good lineup.
Yeah, this lineup is I've got all the Piccolos. It's just that my friends, I have the sort of box someone would want to use my teams, but nobody seems to have the box where I want to use their teams and beat it.
Oh, do you have those friends that don't like log in for like over a year?
Oh no, I have to refresh my friend list every now and then. I have to check who's playing, who's active, and then kind of choose and pick. I put a little star and lock players that I know have good boxes and good teams, but there will be a few players that kind of just disappear or just, go away for a while. So gonna have to sometimes just have to clear it up.
Yeah. I feel bad for Global because y'all
the friend system is really painful as well.
Yeah, it's the same thing on JP, but it's not as bad as Global. But in terms of like the chain battle lineup on there, it's just plain trash. It's just trash.
Yeah.
I mean, there's only like 10 good units out of that whole entire lineup, and then you have like friends who don't log in for like over a year who have really bad teams that don't get you enough points just so you can make top 10.
Yeah, the rewards are really good though. They kind of balance it with really good rewards. I mean, you get enough potential orbs to rainbow one unit of each typing, and then you get stickers. I'm a big fan of the stickers.
Oh yeah, without a doubt,
those
stickers are one of the best things in the game.
Yeah. And it makes me feel like a child when I put some stickers on brand new Dokkan Festival exclusives. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that they do need to add to the game. There needs to be a game mode, which I would personally like if we could get fast link level ups. If we could just do one specific stage and it'd guarantee a link level up for each of the characters that go on that stage. I would love that.
Yeah.
And potentially more potential orbs for the global side of the game, because we have we have the shop where we can actually purchase from Pilaf's Trove the orbs. That's why we get less orbs from doing the actual events. It'd be cool if they'd let us have let the JP players at least have the option to buy orbs if they wanted, and let us global players, just get more in abundance.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
Yeah, because JP is getting more love than Global is.
Well, of course they do. They're the favorite child.
I know, but if you think about it, Global has gotten units before JP, and we've waited months for those Global First units to come out, and then for some reason, those Global First units work better on JP, and I'm like, what the hell is that?
All right, you kind of did, Invective, you kind of touched in on what I was going to ask you next of what you would add to the game. Aside for a link level, which I feel like could probably be done twice a week, almost like the Pan event, which would be the best way to do it without, because, at that point, every level would be link level 10. What else would you add into the game? Like a new mechanic, possibly a new way to Dokkan Awaken cards or anything like that? Do you have anything?
Well, we've pretty much known that the game Dokkan itself is a beautiful game in terms of the super attack and mechanics that the characters do. It's all about getting a visualization and seeing snippets from the show that you love, that you grew up on. And I'm a big fan of the new item which they've added to the global side of JP side of the game, where is the little memory that plays.
Yeah.
In terms of, I wouldn't go for something like I wouldn't go for something like PvP or anything for the game, because I don't think that would work. No, Instead, what I'd like to go for is character-specific animations when you're doing an attack against a specific enemy. So we've got the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, and if he attacks a Bojack, he rips right through, and you get like a specific screen, like a KO ending screen.
Almost like the dramatic finishes in Fighter Z.
Dramatic finish, yes. I would love to see a dramatic style finish within Dokkan, because we've already got the 6th anniversary where they've shown us the battle damage characters. The next step, in my opinion, would be like a sort of dramatic finish, or just like maybe a different super attack to finish it off against specific enemies. A way for characters to kind of interact with the enemies that you're facing. That's what I'd like to see.
Interesting. I'm the only person who's ever thought of this, and every person has never thought of this. If I could add, I'm going to say just because it goes in, if I could add one in, I want to have unique Dokkan Awakenings. Let's take a Goku from Namek Saga Goku, the one who can transform into Super Saiyan and goes Kaioken times 20. You have the capability to awaken him into either form. As opposed, think of it like in Pokemon Eevee. You can evolve Eevee into one of 6 different forms. It's that situation.
You just kind of blown my mind, because do you know what I was also thinking? Characters that have transformations, but they only do specific transformations if there's a specific enemy. Like if Goku is fighting against Golden Frieza, he has the option to go into Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Or if Goku's fighting against Final Form Frieza, he can go into Super Saiyan Goku. Something that kind of replicates what it kind of shows. Because we have transforming Goku in the game, and he's a decent unit, but nobody wants to go through all of his transformations just to bring his most powerful form out.
No one wants to sit through 5 transformations just so he can get to blue.
Yeah. It'd be cool if you could just skip.
And then have to wait so he wait for a super attack which barely gives you a crit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
But
it'd be
but the
amazing.
transformation is so long. Like you have to wait every turn. Like I prefer freaking OG transformation Super Saiyan Goku's over that one. That one you don't have to wait. You literally just have to have like some HP loss, wait a couple turns, and then you're done. You're good. Whereas for that transforming Goku, you technically have to wait a total of like 5 turns or more just so he can get to blue. And it's the same thing with Tech Frieza. And I'm just like,
Yeah, you got him, you got Tech Frieza, and then you got the physical Vegeta. But the thing with the
yeah,
physical Vegeta is that he has a really cool mechanic when he goes Super Saiyan Blue. He turns the entire field
yeah,
into
and he's better than the
spheres.
other two because the other two they don't have a unique mechanic. Whereas for that physical Vegeta, if you have like a really powerhouse physical unit that does good damage, gives you good defense, and gives you a high chance of crits, that like you could use that whole row of physical orbs for that unit.
Okay, I
Yeah,
would. Sorry, Invective.
that's okay. I was saying I'm a big fan of all the transformation units. It's just that they've been overused in the actual Dokkan festivals, so they're kind
Yeah.
of sight for sore eyes.
Yeah.
Whereas for the new transformation units, they took that snippet from a scene from the TV show or the movie. And that's why I feel like the new transformations are better than the old ones. Because they're just like Invective said, they're just way overused.
Yeah. Right.
And whereas for the new ones, when you look at it, it reminds you of your childhood in a way. You're sitting on the couch, you're watching the certain episode of Dragon Ball, and they show that snippet of that scene in Dokkan, and it's like, man, Dokkan really has come a long way.
Yeah, now Dokkan has improved on some of the animations from the original show. Some things I wish that they didn't change, but overall they do make things look very crisp.
Oh yeah, especially like as a day one player versus a day now player. Oh my god,
It's night and day difference, I swear.
Yeah.
All right, Miles, your turn.
Okay, so if me and Hayden, we did our 6-year predictions, and Global's going to get the same thing. However, if you want a certain character from any Dragon Ball series in the game, even though mostly all the characters from Dragon Ball are in the game, but for those that are not in the game, or for those that do not have a TUR form or an LR form, which one would you have? Like, I'll start. For me, I think it would be Yamcha. I mean, he already has an LR.
Oh, he needs a good
like
team.
He needs a huge ass buff because if you think about it, the only good, decent LR he has is the one you could obtain from the World Tournament.
Yeah,
and that's it.
Okay,
And
so
then you have to wait for like a long time just so you can rainbow.
He's basically asking if you could add one unit, Dokkanfest or TUR, to the game. What would you add?
Well, I was actually thinking about this yesterday, and it was a big fan. We already know that the entire Dokkan community is thinking, where the heck is Garlic Jr.? It's not in the game. But that meme is going to continue. So here's what I want. In my personal opinion, this is what I want. I want Trunks Youth. I want Trunks that does his transformation into Super Saiyan from the History of Trunks movie. That's what I want. I'm a big fan of Trunks, and we have plenty of LR Trunkses and Super Saiyan Trunks, but we don't have any Trunks where he has a final transformation into Super Saiyan. Any character that transforms into Super Saiyan should have their own dedicated art card and a full-on TUR for that moment in time. And I feel like Trunks is just not shown enough in the game. We have loads of Trunks in the game,
but we don't have a Trunks that like transforms into Super Saiyan, especially in their youth.
I need to see that blue shirt youth Trunks in Dokkan. And just speaking of
we need
Trunks,
to see those tears coming out of those eyes as well.
I need to see those tears coming out of those eyes, and I need to see his transformation into Super Saiyan. But the funniest thing is that Trunks is the exact same age as the Trunks that we have in Dragon Ball Super. Why the heck does one look like a child and the other one actually looks like a grown-up boy? Like one looks like a grown-up boy turning into his teens, and the other one just looks like a kid.
Continuity.
Continuity has completely ruined it, for my opinion. Like, they shouldn't have changed Trunks' hair color, but I'm really liking the new Dragon Ball Super Trunks now. You know, but yeah, they've shafted him in so many ways. But I still love Trunks. The character is still amazing. But yeah, that's what I'd love to see: a Trunks that transforms from base form into Super Saiyan. That would be it. And I want it to be as soon as he joins the battle, transformation there and then, or let him get hit once and then boom, transformation.
How about the idea of a new future Gohan that after he gets hit like 6 times, then switches into Trunks?
Ooh, like a switch unit,
like the Boo and Hercule unit, exactly like that.
Yes,
except it's that
they haven't done those in forever. We had the Gohan and Goku unit. We had the Vegeta and Trunks unit. Heck yes! Oh my god, yes, that'll be so hype.
Yep,
after
he goes down,
I can throw down. That'll be a banner that I would summon for. That would be a banner that I would summon for.
Back to me. This is going to be. I asked you your favorite. Do you have a least favorite unit in the game?
Least favorite unit in the game.
And be careful with your choice because there are some people's least favorite units who are other people's most favorite units. So be careful with that.
I don't care. My least favorite is AGL Papion.
I'll just go out and I'll say it right now because they completely botched this character up. He was absolutely the king of Dokkan, but my least favorite unit right now is going to be AGO Super Vegito. They completely destroyed his EZA. They could have made him way more powerful than what they could have been. He's excellent for when it comes to defense against normal attacks, but if a super gets hit in his face, he ain't going to tank it. Pretty much he'll
given better defense.
They could have given him. Yeah, they could have gave him attack and defense.
They also could have given him a higher crit chance as well, like they do with the.
Yeah, that's why my one has 23 crit. You know, I gave him some premium crits, but unfortunately they butchered his EZA. So he'd be my least favorite EZA unit in the game. He's not my least favorite, but in terms of what they've done to him, it made him just kind of feel like every other EZA unit was amazing. Even Super Saiyan 3 Broly is somewhat viable, but when it came to AGO Vegito, he was known to be the king of the game. They could have made him even better, way more amazing than what he was, but they kind of shafted not only AGO Vegito, but STR Gogeta as well. Both of them just kind of feel like they're good, but not good enough.
To me, they were like the kings of Dokkan, like during the first 2 years of the game.
Yeah.
And then when then when the LRs came out, pretty much they just said, "Move aside, we're the kings." And then the same thing happened for 5 years. Like they did the same thing. So yeah, they were the kings of Dokkan for like the first 2 years, and I'm honestly sad now. I'm really sad.
Yeah, but wait. I have to say this. He might be my least favorite EZA, but my least favorite unit in the entire game is that ugly pink puffball Ribrian. I absolutely hate
yes, I'm not the only one. I hate Ribrian. Do you remember that scene where she's fighting Vegeta and then she rolls into a wall and she charges at him?
I would not even touch on this.
And then you see the face, and then you see Vegeta make his disgusted face, and then
he's like, move.
Yeah.
I don't even want to fight you, and I'm a Saiyan. I love fighting, but not you.
It's so ugly. I instinctively dodged.
Yeah.
That should have been the moment Vegeta unlocked Ultra Instinct. That should have been the moment.
There's another reason why Ribrian. There are a lot of people that hate Ribrian. The fact that she takes so goddamn long to transform from a slim, free branch looking figure into a pink puffball beanbag looking son of a bitch.
Whoa.
Just like,
anger. Calm yourself.
I know. I'm mad
demonetized.
I'm mad because they literally gave her a transformation that lasted technically 2 minutes. when most of the transformation out of that whole entire sequence lasted like 5 seconds.
If I get demonetized, Miles, you're gonna pay me for every ad I have. I mean, every word I
I'm
have.
sorry. I'm so mad at it. I'm mad at her because she was one of the reasons why Dragon Ball Super was. She was one of the reasons why I stopped watching Dragon Ball Super for a couple days. Because as soon as I saw that transformation, I just shut off my TV and went to my room and fell asleep.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
She's not my favorite character. No.
Back to you, Miles.
Okay, so as usual, new mechanics have been added to Dokkan for the past 5 to 6 years.
Yep.
With JP getting a revival mechanic, which is so broken, and Global getting new mechanics as well. Since 6 years coming up for you guys, and you guys are automatically going to get that revival mechanic, what would be enough? And that do you guys already have that memory mechanic in the game as well?
Not yet. It's in the files, but it has not been utilized yet.
Okay,
That's the main reason why the game got destroyed.
no. But if there would be like a new mechanic that you would want in the game that does not involve link leveling, that does not involve grinding in general, but in terms of like the battle that you're in, what would it be?
A new mechanic in the game. So we've already got active skills. We've got exchange, we've got revival, and we've got the memories. All of those are excellent. So a new mechanic in the game for me would be let's say, all right, you know how we have the Dokkan mode where the character, after you get a full bar, right, your character collect the orbs and you can attack all. It would be cool if that was for a specific unit. Like if you could charge up all of the ki into one character and they did like a finishing blow. That'd be amazing. They do a super finishing blow just for that specific character and have a specific sort of attack just for that character. So what I'd like to see for a new mechanic was if a character would have a finishing blow. Regardless of turn or rotation, it should just pop up on the screen on the bottom right. All right, this character's ready. And there has to be like a small requirement, like they have to do X amount of attacks or they have to take X amount of hits. And after they've done it, boom, it can be activated.
Interesting.
Okay.
Miles, this is going to be our last question, so think very hard on your last question, my friend.
All right.
Okay. Invective, you are a global main, right?
Yes, sir. Global main and proud.
This is what I was going to wait. You and I had a very brief conversation. What are your thoughts about the shaft that happened 2 weeks ago to us with the support memories?
Man, honestly, they shut down Global for about 5 days. It was a full week. If this happened on the JP side of the game, you guys would probably be expecting 300 stones, some potential orbs, cards, and all that stuff. On the Global side of the game, I was all right that they gave us maybe 5 or 6 stone compensation. But the big glaring factor was the lack of communication, that they acknowledged what the problem was. Instead, they kept pumping out news saying that, oh, we're going to have this amazing Broly coming up. Okay, we love Broly. We love all of that. Amazing. Cash grab. Go ham, Bandai. You're going to get your money. But the thing is, what about us players that be playing it non-stop and then you completely destroy the game for us? We couldn't do Super Battle Road. We couldn't activate any support stuff. We couldn't do anything. At least it would have been good if they acknowledged it or let us know. But the thing is, they acknowledged it and it was like, okay, we don't care. We're just going to keep on going. Man, they could have handled it so much better, but it's honestly a lack of communication. The company that's in touch with what happens on the global side of the game, the Japanese side are speaking to the Taiwanese side, and they're speaking with something else. You see what I mean? Because they got bases in different countries where they kind of get all of their information. So I feel like there is no immediate connection with us global players to the JP side of the game. It's the opposite for Dragon Ball Legends. With Dragon Ball Legends, they have a vibrant community where you can actually speak to the people that make the game and tell them what you want, and they listen. The global side of the game, we don't have communication. So there's a lack of communication as to why we didn't get good compensation or rewards.
Makes sense. All right.
Yeah. All right.
I truly was really upset with that whole thing. Like I was, as you said, if it was JP, they would get so much more than what we got, and that's really the big thing. Is even
you know what's funny? You know what's funny? During our 6-year anniversary, we got over 200 stones in compensation.
And here's what's going to happen to Global. We're going to get.
Think about that.
50. I'm calling it now. We're going to get 50 if anything happens.
Yeah. You guys might get less rewards.
I doubt we'll get anything because
think about it. We got top grossing twice for JP, so that was 130 stones in total.
What were we about to say, Invective?
Yeah, no, I was gonna say that basically we get a lot of rewards, but when it comes to the big celebrations like the anniversaries, they will not mess around with how people are feeling. You know, like New Year's, we had the Step Up banner, and Ultra Instinct Goku wasn't available on the banner. Everyone went completely nuts. They shut down the actual banner itself, and they gave full compensation. Everything there was done correct. The Broly Saiyan Day celebration is kind of a Japan-only sort of theme. So I expect anytime they have a joint celebration, they're going to pay attention to what's going on the global side of the game, and they'll correct any issues they do have. It's just this celebration Saiyan Day, it's mainly been a Japan sort of thing. And they brought it to us on the global side 2 years ago with the transform. I think 2 years ago with the transforming characters. I think it was transforming Vegeta, and then they brought Bardock, and now they've brought Broly. So they've only started doing it recently to the global side of the game. So I don't think they would mess around with big celebrations like anniversaries, but they do slip ups, and the only way they can kind of make it up to us is by bringing us more content in the game. So if they don't give us Dragon Stones, please give us more missions, more stuff to do, more things to collect on a daily basis, and for
more content.
For goodness sake, the biggest glaring factor here for content is add more stages to the story.
And you know what's funny?
No stages on the story.
me and Hayden and Dale, we had that conversation for 6 years. And what I said was give us more content, like give us more stages, revamp old stages. You know, like give us more content.
Yeah, we're getting that, and they revamped the whole Broly Berserker Destruction stage and everything.
Yeah, they did.
Added all of that great stuff, and they're doing that, and you can expect just by looking through all the previous Dokkan events that a lot of characters are going to get reworked. I would absolutely love to see Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta and Super Saiyan Blue Goku from the Resurrection F movie with brand new super attacks. Oh my god, it'd be so good. But they will be bringing some really hype stuff to Dokkan. It's amazing. This game has been going on for so many years, and it's just going to get better.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and I agree. Okay, so Dokkan has a thing, has been doing this thing where they release a unit from a certain saga, and there's already an LR of that saga. They will revamp the animation. When AGL SJ2 Gohan released, they revamped the Ultra Super Attack for the OG Int Gohan. They did the same thing with Majin Vegeta. If there was an LR, an OG LR, that you would want to get their animation revamped, whether if it's Super Attack or Ultra Attack, or maybe even both, which one would you want?
Well, I wanted it for LR Broly because I've been looking at that Super Attack animation every World Tournament. I've seen it the most in the game, and I think they had a website that showed the most characters. Oh, it was Dokkan Official. Dokkan showed you the most used characters you ever used in the game, and most people's most used character was LR Broly because of the World Tournament. So it's kind of funny that they didn't change his 12 key super. But for a character, an LR, which I'd want for them to change their super attack, it would be the Zamasu and Goku Black LR. They have a super attack, but I think they could do much better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind it now, but yeah, I totally agree. I thought you were gonna
Yeah.
say physical trunks for a second.
They honestly, out of all the super attack animations that came out, the ones that got botched up the most was for Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, the LRs. They were that fourth year celebration was amazing, 10 out of 10.
Yeah,
The LRs and all the characters, amazing. But the problem
they did a
was the
really good job. They did a really
they
good
did a
job with
really
that
good job with
anniversary.
the celebration, but the super attack animations just didn't stand up to exactly what we wanted. They just look too they look too blocky. They don't
Yeah,
really look.
but the act still animations were pretty okay. I mean, if you
Meh,
think about it,
meh,
I mean,
meh.
they were okay. They weren't like,
I'll
oh
give
my
them a
god,
3 out of 10.
like I give them a 5. The only reason why I give them a 5 is because they do good. They back then when they first released, they did like a really good job in terms of damage dealing.
Yeah, but look at the animations for the
It's
characters in the
bad.
game now.
It's
Some of the
bad.
best animations are from Cooler, STR Cooler when he transformed. He has the
Gogeta,
whole rotoscope from
his act,
STR Cooler. There's no
Gogeta's.
character in the game that has rotoscope. Only STR Cooler does, where you can see his full body flex and move and the camera rotate. That's the only character that has that. If they could do more rotoscope animations for other characters, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, there are super attacks that do rotoscope, but in terms of transformations, no.
Cooler
I
has
think
some of the probably one of the cleanest animations in the game, next to like
yeah,
Gogeta Blue and then
yeah,
new Vegeta.
yeah,
And also LR Turles. LR Turles has amazing clean super attack animations.
yeah,
He does.
Yeah.
yeah.
They could have done a bit better with the LR Jiren. Those it looked a bit too flat to me. And the LR that I absolutely hate the super attack animations is the LR Blue Boys, the Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta and Blue Goku. Oh my god, the super attack animations look like a blur for me. I can't even see what's going on the screen. I don't see punches out. When I see a character doing an animation, I want to see clean hits, clean punches, not none of this botched up animation.
So
But
is it so is it like Elmer Tech Vegeta? You know, like when like he gets clean hits on the sprite and stuff. You know, kind of like that.
LR what? What did you say?
LR Tech Vegito, the blue one, Vegito Blue.
Yeah, he has really cool super attack animation.
Yeah, I get that. Like with the LR Blue Boys, like
I've never
they
been so
do
hurt in
get
my life.
they get a hit, but it's rarely seen. It's just mainly them throwing punches at the screen and throwing key blasts at the screen.
Oh no, I think it's perfect.
But
For you guys,
like
is it
that
too pretty?
like the animation is perfect, but I want to see the sprite getting hit. You know?
Invective. I've never been so hurt in my life.
What for the blue Vegeta, the Vegito and the animations?
The Goku and Vegeta unit is so clean. It's so.
Oh, you like? Is it?
They're my absolute favorite unit in the game.
Well, they might be a really good unit, but I can't. I like the 12 key. The 12 key where Goku does the Destructo Disc and Vegeta does Galactic Gun. I think that's clean. It's just the 18 key just looks horrendous to me. I can't watch it.
Anything. It's like the 18 key is their 18 key is like you mainly just see them throwing punches at the screen. Whereas for their 12 key,
for me, it's like the show itself, Dragon Ball Super, had a lot of problems with animation. And the biggest glaring episode was episode 8, where Goku did a fight against Beerus in Super Saiyan 3. I don't know what the heck they were thinking.
They actually had brand new animators in that situation. People would never, this is the first time doing it.
Yeah, I felt like they were disgracing the show. And the creator of the show, Akira Toriyama, put out notice saying that
you know what's also
ruining
bad?
my show. They're ruining the animation.
You know what's also bad? They literally took the scenes from like the first 2 movies and they put it in the show.
Well, no, they've redone the episode.
Yeah, but the concept of it though, like they just took it from they just took it from the movie. They just took it from the movie and then they just put it in the show.
Content. That's why they wanted to let the show go a bit longer, and it's all right. I kind of watched those episodes and I was thinking, you know, the movie is the way to watch it. But even the first 2 movies, well, the Battle of Gods movie was excellent, right? That movie was just yes, Dragon Ball's back, and then we got Resurrection F. Like, no, we don't want to see Frieza again. You could have done Cooler. You know what I mean? Like, we got Broly. What were they thinking bringing Frieza back? They should have saved Frieza for another time.
Well, you have to agree that fight scene with Goku and Frieza when they were blue and golden was pretty tight.
Yeah, but they could have gone. They should.
But I agree with you. They could have done Golden cooler.
It's a movie. They should have added a new character. Not you don't bring a main story character into a movie. It didn't make sense. That's why it's the least watched Dragon Ball Super movie. The most watched is Battle of Gods and Broly. Broly is just like through the roof amazing.
Yeah, because they added new characters. I mean,
yeah, and Broly versus Gogeta was already a thing in Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi. They show a little cutscene where Broly's flying in and Gogeta's throwing a punch and Broly just runs him over. It's just we saw it back then, and then they brought it to canon, which was amazing. And
all right. Yeah. Well, as much as I want to keep going, I do not want this to be like a 15-hour thing. So we're going to have to cut this short. Invective, thank you again so much for joining us with this. We've had fun.
Thank you so much. Thank you so
much. Thank you, guys. It's been a pleasure.
So if you want to plug in your channel one more time, in case you people are who may have just, not heard it, plug it in one more time for us.
So you can go ahead and search me on YouTube. YouTube, search in the search bar, Invective, Invective, Invective. And I do Dokkan content. I'll upload some Call of Duty now and then. Some Destiny, you'll see that now and then. Some Fortnite, you'll see that now and then. And some more first-person shooters, loads of stuff. It's all there on my channel. Sometimes I do open up some Yu-Gi-Oh packs, so you can see some of that. But yeah, if you guys want to keep up to date with everything I'm doing on Dokkan, search up Invective and check out a few of my videos. If you enjoy them, leave a like, and if you want to see more, make sure you subscribe.
All right, sounds good. And if you want to have an opportunity to be on the Dokkan Who, we're going to have a different co-host, hopefully every single episode. Miles here is our first one. It's been a little while since we've had Miles with us, so that's why I decided to let him join us. So if you want to be honest, come to the Instagram, the Dokkan Who podcast on Instagram with an underscore between each word, and message me, and I can get you set up for another interview like this, and we'd love to hear your inputs on the game and new mechanics and stuff if you would love to join us. And if not, we're going to be doing this as often as we can whenever we get a guest to interview. So, Miles, thank you for being here.
It was a pleasure, guys. It was a pleasure. Sorry, I'm playing Smash Brothers right now. I'm in the zone.
Okay. In the zone. We'll see you all on our next Dokkan Who. Stay cool and peace out, everybody.
All right. Bye, everyone. Thanks for tuning in.
See you guys.